and welcome back to Building a Bairn, and welcome to Season 2 with Falkirk in the Championship. We've got a lot to talk about, so let's get straight to it. Let's start off, first of all, with some of the transfer histories. You see some of the players now we're in talks with. There was quite a lot of business done this window. We'll start off with Kieran McKenna being the first player to come in, ex-Falkirk defender. He played for Kilmarnock after he joined Hamilton for a fee in Partick. He's been around Scottish Championship, so I'm looking forward to using him. I liked him when he played for Falkirk in real life, and I think he will be a good signing. He looks like a solid centre back, and he's 24, so he's still got some room to develop. The second player brought in, and the one I cannot believe we brought in, looking back, Connor McGandles. This man was some player when he played for Falkirk when he was younger. He was such a good midfielder talent, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct saying, he is the highest fee player Falkirk, well, leaving Falkirk in like our history. So it's good to have him back. He came back in a fee. He's on quite a lot of week, but as you can see from that reports there, he's a decent player for most championship sides or premiership sides, and we're in the championship, so absolute steal there. Now they bring Fede into the club on a pre-contract, again on quite a lot of week, but I think he overall looks like a good striker. He's a little bit older as well, so he's got a bit of experience to his side, and again, he's good for the Premiership, so I think we've got a steal there. Then we bring in a player that Falkirk bring in real life. We bring Sean Mackey in at left back. He's on a small wage. He might not look a comfortability rating for Falkirk, but I think he's just going to be a good player to have as a left back, kind of rotation. He might even start at times, but I think, cheap wage, I think he'd be good enough for the league in my opinion. And we bring Travis in at right back, just again another player on a pre-contract thing when he's 21. Again, I think he looks good. He's got the crossing, he's got the pace and the acceleration there. I think again, he'll be good for the league win. Bring in Diego from Sevilla on a pre-contract, 20-year-old. So this is what I'm kind of hoping for the future, if he can just get himself some goals and get himself running off from the start. Kevin Fonseca's on 1.5 grand a week. I think he's actually, he's currently operating at championship level, so hopefully he gets some numbers under his belt this season. Then we signed Ronaldo. No Cristiano Ronaldo. It was Ronaldo, the midfielder. Just a Brazilian guy, came up in my scouting. I thought he looks quite good. He can play CDM and centre mid, because we might be changing tactics this season. I've got one that's kind of made for some of the games that we might need to play. But as it still stands, we're going to go for the formation we went last season, because it seems to be going good for the pre-season friendlies. Then I signed another ex-Bairn who played for us on loan from, I think, Ross County. We've brought Davis Keller-Dunn back. He's a fantastic winger. He can play both sides perfectly, so I think he's a good floater for that reason, and he can even pop up and strike if we really need to. So I'm happy bringing him back. Then we bring Sack as well, the 18-year-old defender from Arsenal on a pre-contract. Well, theoretically he joined when he was released by Arsenal. I found him on the free agents list, but I think he's a good smashing centre back. He's 6'5". He can even play both midfielder spots as well if we really need to. I'm happy with the business. And I've also talking to Taylor here. He's got another centre back. He might not have his ability for it, but it's one of the positions I'd like to get just more. So we're going in for him. I think it looks quite good in my opinion for the role. Then we've got Tom Carroll, which this would be an excellent signing. 30-year-old midfielder, experienced, and I think he just looks utterly great. And I would be ecstatic if we got this signing, because really him and McGandles could make that midfield with Ronaldo kind of playing multiple positions as well. So today we'll be playing in the Cup. We've played the first two games. A shock 2-1 loss to Annan in a game where Falkirk had, see if I can view the match here for the stats. I think Falkirk had a lot of chances here. We had 33 chances, shots, 11 on target to a 5 and 3. Just one of the games we didn't play well. We didn't click, and I don't know if it's because all the new players came in, but we moved from that, and then we bet Ayr United 4-0, who are in the championship this season, so that's why I feel like the tactic might work as well. We also managed to beat Kilmarnock 2-0 and Dunfermline 2-0, and as you can see as well, Tevez scored for us here. Yes, I managed to get him back on loan for another season without paying any of the wages. I think that's a fantastic piece of business as well. So today we'll be playing Clyde, St Mirren, and we'll be playing the first game of the season at home to Dunfermline. So we've got a nice action-packed episode today, so let's get right into it and go into this match away to Clyde. That's the team I'll be running. Much in net, Ronaldo at right back, Mackie at left back, and Sack and McKenna in defence. Migrando's and Crawford in the midfield, Kaylor Dunn and Terry in the wings, and you've got Freddie and Diego up front. Let's see if Falkirk can pick another victory up. I'll see you when the game starts. And it's kick-off here at Broadwood Stadium for Clyde versus Falkirk. I'm hoping to do, because of that defeat, now need to win all these games. As Sack's header's saved by the keeper. It's brought it back out to Ronaldo here. Into Freddie, and it's 1-0 to the Bairns. Fantastic goal there. Initially not getting the corner in from the Sack header, but managed to get the ball back in from that, and we got a goal. And it's offside, but the same idea again. Free kick came in, cleared it wide, managed to get back in the Freddie, and he scored, but it is ruled offside. And as it stands in the group now, we do go top of the group with one game left in the group. I think that is against St Mirren. There's Terry's cross here to McKenna goes over the bar, and we are completely dominating this Clyde side. I shouldn't have said that because it might have just came back to bite me as Clyde have the ball here. They're out wide with it, and the man's got a cross in and a great header, much with a great save as well. As A United take the lead against St Mirren, that is fantastic for our group now. That means if we can beat St Mirren on the final day, we would top the group. As the cross comes in from the corner and McKenna scores, great ball in from Terry as Falkirk go 2-0 up now. Fantastic result. Going to praise the boys here as much as the ball. He punts it all the way up to Freddie, who's managed to tricky defender there, and he takes a shot from outside the box, which hits off the bar and goes out for a goal kick for Clyde. Free kick here. Sack, it's 3-0. Both defenders picking up a headed goal this game, and they're 3-0 up in the first half. This is a fantastic result. I just wish we'd be able to play like this in the first game against Annan. We could have really wrapped up this group in the first 3 games, but still happy how we're doing now. And I'm happy with this result. We're playing absolutely fantastic. Terry's crossing, McKenna's header hits off the bar. We're really deadly from these corners. Some fantastic set piece training we've done over the summer. And I feel like from what we're looking at it now, I can see definitely top 4 finish this season. I'm going to have to say it, as Clyde absolutely missed a sitter there. I feel like top 4 is what we should be aiming for. We've definitely got a squad for it, and I think this tactic will also do fantastic in the championship. And so I'm going to just change some, make some subs here. I think we'll take off Sack for Paul Watson. We'll take off McGrandles for Paul Russell, our youngster. And we'll swap Crawford about with him, and then we'll take, don't like doing the 3 subs, but I'm going to take Diego off for Lee Griffiths. And make it 3 subs here. I'm begging that we don't get an injury, as the subs are not being made yet because of the highlight. I threw it off a Clyde, but much as he would pick it up, gets the punt in, goes to Diego. Diego has a chance here, and his shot goes wide. He's not scored yet for the Bairns, I think, in any competitive games, as another goal for Freddie is ruled offside. Similar again, free kick in, and Freddie headers it. I think he'll be a fantastic striker for us this season. As we get a free kick outside the box, Lee Griffiths steps up. He's a specialist at these, but keeper's able to save it, and it goes out for the Bairns corner. Terry puts it in, and McKenna scored again. Falkirk are dead away these corners, and I would hope to see this happen more this season, because it would be a fantastic way to score goals and take advantage of the set pieces. As Griffiths is a foot through here, and Freddie's header saved by the keeper. Like, keeper looking to try and punt it up here. It does. Trying to get all the way up to a striker. Watson will pick up the ball. Ronaldo, McKenna. And Freddie had a wee bit of contact there get from the Clyde man. And the Clyde man's second yells came out. He's been sent off. That's a strange one. He's only been booked 2 minutes ago. So a wee bit of lost control of this match as St Mirren score in the last minute to make it 1-1. They're dropping points. Falkirk go top of the group with a nice point total. This has been a fantastic game. I'm very happy how it's gone, and I think and United won the penalties. Falkirk go top with 1 point, and we're still yet to play St Mirren. Fantastic in this cup. I'd love to go through to the next round again. Praise the Terry for a great performance, 3 assists, and I think they all might have been from corners. Yeah, very happy with it. I'll see you for when the St Mirren game's kicking off or anything happens while we get there. See you soon. Welcome back. We're now on game day St Mirren, and a few things have happened. It's happened just about a day before the game. So, first of all, Tom Carroll did sign with us. He's on a big wage first, but I feel like he's a great big good player. He's got fantastic stats for the midfield, and I feel like him and McGann are going to run it this season. We also managed to get an affiliate. It might only, if we do go up this season, it'll only last 1 year, but we're affiliate of Rangers, and I'm going to have a look at some of the players to try and get on loan. Some players maybe back up and just give up the squad a wee bit of some loans. So very happy to get this done. But for match day, we play St Mirren in the cup. We're actually going to play a Nick Connolly here. He's not really a fullback, but he's one of our youth players just because Mackie's very tired and we've got tired players here because the family just played. So we might lose this, but I still fancy our chances against St Mirren. So we're going to have Much in net. They're going to have Johnston, Watson, McKenna and Connolly in defence. Crawford and Tom Carroll in the midfield. The wingers being Morrison and Nesbitt. And up front we've got Freddie and Griffiths. I'll see you before the game starts. Welcome back to the Falkirk Stadium for the last game in the Cup. It'll be Falkirk hosting St Mirren, who I thought at the time was a Premiership team, but after doing a bit of research, they have been relegated to a Championship, so this won't be the last time we see them this season. As Nesbitt gets the ball, pass from Carroll, takes a finesse shot, it just goes wide of the post. Falkirk having the first real highlight here, but a draw doesn't seem to be good enough. Nesbitt's cross comes in, it's cleared back out, goes to Griffiths, he's looking for something. Carroll, McKenna, Watson, back out to Nesbitt, he's wide here. Can he get the ball in the box? Watson here. Watson to take a shot. Did not expect that to come from him. It's just went over the bar. Falkirk win this. We would top the group and it would be a fantastic result. And then if we drew and then won the penalties, I don't know how the goal difference looks, but that would also be quite good. I would imagine from our Ayr United result, we would probably top the group. But it looks like it's nothing else is going to happen in this first half. Falkirk dominating the shots and the shots on target, and nothing does come out to happen. So let's go and say that we've worked hard and let's keep up the hard working, and we'll eventually get the result we're looking for. We've got a wee bit of a stronger bench as well today, so if we need to bring anyone on, we will. And the youngsters not done bad in the makeshift left back role. 6.7 is not the worst. One I'm actually going to try and see if I can push into is Nesbitt's free kick hits the bar, McKenna's header, not able to connect as it Mirren man clears it as Watson gets back in the middle, and that's the highlight ended. Nesbitt free kick crossing to Watson. I don't know what happened. I think it might have just headed went over the bar. I don't know if there's an offside in there, but it's ended up to be a Mirren goal kick, and we're still waiting for the highlight. With 10 minutes left, I'm going to make some subs. I'm going to take Freddie off for Diego and swap them around. I'm going to bring Kaylor Dunn on for Morrison, who's not playing the best. And we will bring on... I'm going to bring on Russell for Crawford. That might sound like a strange sub, but I really don't want to risk the midfield we've got now that are tired. I kind of want them fresh legs for the first game against Dunfermline. The derby means a lot to me, and I would love to get the first victory against them. As the game's edging closer to penalties, corner from St Mirren's cleared out, back in again, Johnson clears it out, Kaylor Dunn, can Falkirk get a counter attack here? It's a get forward to Griffiths, Griffiths in open space, he takes a shot and it's saved by St Mirren goalkeeper, out for a corner. That would have been a great chance there for Falkirk to steal the win here, as corner's cleared back out, Nesbitt receives the ball, crosses it into Griffiths, and it's cleared by a St Mirren defender. Another corner for the Bairns, crossed in, Shaughnessy clears it, goes out to Diego. Diego's trying to get into the middle to Carroll. Carroll loses the ball. Now can St Mirren steal the points here? And Nesbitt tackle declines that. Another corner here. McGee's header's hit off the bar. St Mirren edging closer and closer. Falkirk have a 95th minute corner. It's over the additional time. It's cleared out to Nesbitt. Can he get it back in? He does the man once. And then the ref blows the whistle. What's going on? The referee has made an absolute dreadful decision there, and the game will go to penalties for the bonus point. I'm going to take the lads with my hands on the hips. We're in front of our own fans score, and I'm going to give them all faith. Everyone seems to be okay except Tom Carroll. He's a wee bit anxious about it. And we're not in front of our fans, we're in front of St Mirren fans. That was a strange comment to come out with. As Griffith steps up first and slots his penalty away. Brophy now to take it for St Mirren. And he's falls down the middle, 1-1. Nisbet now step up for the Bairns. Can he make it 2-1? Oh, keeper saved it. A good save as well. Tanser to put St Mirren ahead here. He steps up. Oh, his keeper's went the right way, but the power's got to him. 2-1 St Mirren. Now Carroll, the man that was anxious to step up. He slots it away nicely. 2-2. St Mirren need to miss a penalty here. Power steps up. And he scores 3-2 St Mirren. Diego, the youngster, fresh from Spain. Can he do it? He slots it nicely. Brilliant pen. Now, St Mirren man steps up here and it's scored 4-3. She's not getting his hand to anyone. Falkirk must score this penalty out of Sterna, and it's down to Russell. That is this could be make or break for this young man. What a penalty. That is stunning. Much needs to save this penalty now to give Falkirk any hope of getting the bonus point. And it's I think Falkirk played not Mark McGee, it's Jordan McGee, sorry. He steps up here, Jordan McGee. He slots it and getting the bonus point. I don't know if Falkirk's got enough points in the second place battle to get it. I'm going to still proud of the performance. We're absolutely all over them. 7 points here. I hope that's enough for Falkirk to qualify to the next round. I don't think it's been updated yet. So we'll actually continue. It's Tony Weston, Rangers youngster, joins us on loan. I brought him in as a kind of just someone to rotate in the squad. I think he'll do quite well. He's got some nice stats to him, and I think he'll do the shift, just this rotation, help out that, and that's now got the numbers up there. So we'll come back to you for when the draw happens if Falkirk are still in it. As the last fixtures were done, Falkirk were knocked out the Premier Sports Cup. As I guess we did not have enough points. 10. How much did we have? 9. We had 7. We didn't have enough points in that game against Anne. We managed to win that game. We actually were top of the group. That's what's done us there. That's not great to see. But we'll guess we'll turn now for the first game of the season against Dunfermline. And we're back for the first game of the championship season. It's Falkirk versus Dunfermline. It is the biggest derby in Falkirk's history, so this is one of the biggest matches of the season, and it's the first one. I'm very looking forward to going into this. Now, the squad for this match is going to be very much in net. The back line of Johnston, McKenna, Sack, and Mackey. Midfield duo of McGrandles and Carroll. Wingers are going to be Nisbet and Terry, and up front we've got Freddie and Diego. I'm looking forward to this game. I'm looking to get the win and make a statement. We've not played Dunfermline in a few years. It's time to really show that the touch is not lost and we are still the dominant side in the derby. So let's get started. I'll see you when the game starts. It's kick-off here at the Falkirk Stadium. Falkirk versus Dunfermline for the first game of the season. It is the big derby. Let's start off with a win, please, Falkirk. As Dunfermline have the first highlight. Kevin O'Hara to Duffy, Dorrance, Martin, Hamilton here, Wallace. And it's 1-0 Dunfermline. Not the start I was wanting. This is not good at all. Oh no, can he lose the derby? That is no one them having the bragging rights here. Everyone cows the lads here try and do something, and Much gets the ball up to Freddie. Freddie, off a shot, it's like a pass back to a goalkeeper. A wasted chance there, Freddie, come on son. Dunfermline a goal kick here. McGrandle's able to pick up though, trying to get to Diego, but it's just not happening. Dunfermline having the ball here, starting to pep up another attack. Headers one back, it goes long ball through to Diego, and the young boy scores. What a time to get your first goal for the Bairns against Dunfermline. It's 1-1 here. It's a free kick goes in. It's Sack. It's 2-1 to the Bairns. We lead on Derby Day. Just what you want to see. Falkirk 2, Dunfermline 1. Some sucker punch this is. We have cut this game on its head in 3 minutes. and the celebrations could be getting camped down, but not as much. He holds the ball from a free kick headed cross there as Cal has the ball through Terry, and he's hit the post. It's all going off here. What a fantastic game to watch of football, and it looks like we're closing in to the first half. Oh, highlight here of Falkirk. It's a free kick. It'll be Nesbitt to take it. I think he's hit it off the crossbar. Keeper's not got his hands to that. That is so unlucky. Gotta tell lads that I'm very happy about that. I wasn't happy to start off with, but the chances we've created and the shots and targets much better. And there's finally got a chance here. Thomas. He passed it back to Crawford, who passed it back to Thomas. It's a through ball. Hamilton here to Wallace, and the ball goes very wide there. Falkirk players all looking absolutely on fire right now. As Dawins gives away another free kick here. Very closer this time round as Nesbitt takes it. Rogers saves it. And then it's Dago. It's saved again out for a corner. Carroll will take the corner. Stack unable to win the header. Goes out to Dago. Back to Carroll. Dago. And the shot goes over the bar. This is an absolutely fantastic first match to watch. Goal kick from Dunfermline's headed by Sack, but Dunfermline do pick the ball back up. Here's Thomas is through, and he slots one in the bottom corner. They have another goal here. They've brought it back to a tie. It's Falkirk 2, Dunfermline 2. I don't even know who I would be taking off here because everyone's playing very well except McGandles. He's struggling a wee bit here for Falkirk as we get a corner. Carroll tumbles it, we clear it back out to Dago, to Carroll, to McKenna, Johnston. Back to McKenna, back to Johnston. It looks like go wide, maybe get a cross and bounce off a defender. Dunfermline now look to try and get an attack on the goal. Goal here to Hamilton, Crawford, Dobbins, Duffy, Wallace. Back to Duffy, Wallace again. This looks like it could end up to be a Dunfermline highlight. As Wallace shot is fantastically taken, but much blocking and stopping it. Putting out for a corner. As Thomas cross comes in, Dobbins tries to win it. It's now Falkirk here, and we don't get the highlight. It puts us on the break. That's quite frustrating. I think I'm going to bring Keller Dunn on in the wing. I think I might take off McGandles here for Ronaldo. And we'll take Ferry off for Lee Griffiths. See if Griffiths can do it into this game. You get us on attack as well. I want to try and get this first 3 points. And it looks like we're going to absolutely nothing here. We're on very attacking now. Trying to get some sort of highlight, but nothing's coming to it. And the game's going to end like that. First game of the season, it ends Falkirk 2, Dunfermline 2. Not too happy about that. I really want to pick up the win, and I'm actually very frustrated that FM does not show us any highlights after the changes I made and the aggression and the tactic I put on to try and get that. But I guess we'll take it. We're not lost points, we're still gaining a point from it, but it should have been a much better performance. So that is the 3 games done for this episode. I think because in the Championship it's a much better league, I think we'll have a much more bigger episode. I think so. We'll do the next month off camera, and I think I'll come back just because it's a derby. I want to try and get in camera as much as possible. I think we'll come back for the St Mirren game and then the Dunfermline game in September, October time here. I know it's been quite short notice, but I'd like to get a lot of this fixtures shown. I think it's been a very competitive league this season to be playing in. So yeah, thank you for watching the episode. Leave a like and subscribe, it's very appreciated. If you've got any comments for any suggestions or just anything about the save you got questions about, put them in the comments and I'll have a try to have a read through it and answer as much as I can. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next episode. Goodbye.